the school since the very first day it started, which was 2 years ago, September 11th.
I'm talking about the challenges that we are facing here. I remember the first time I came here. It was not like this. Everywhere was dirty, water, we have not even covered here.
The road to the school is very, very rough, so we had trouble getting kids. And besides, since there are no infrastructures here, so we've had troubles with toilets and stuff for the kids.
We use the bedroom as our restroom. We defecate in the water. I used it once since I've been in this school. The day I was trying to use, I was like, that's why the fact that there's a free school. The school can't provide for their textbooks. The school can only tell them to buy some of their textbooks. So some don't get their textbooks, not all, but some too can still afford it. But some parents can't afford the textbooks.
Lóòótọ́ kò sí nǹkan kan tó wà ní environment àwọn àdúgbò Ìlàjẹ ni. Kò sí nǹkan kan bíi pé kó lọ pé yàtọ̀ bá lè ti rẹjà pa kò sí nǹkan kan.
The background, the environment, some parents can't even afford feeding. The school have to start feeding them. Some children will come to school with an empty stomach, without eating anything.
Sometimes we go home, we go to the pupil's house, the pupil's house. We go there, we chase the students, the children from the house. We chase them and come to school because most of them are into fishing. Some are even walking.
Before, we didn't even have a cleaner to help with the kids. I've been the one to take the kids to toilet during school period and stuff like that.
My name is Rafi Alimat.
My name is Zoki Barisoya.
My name is Ikma Balobo.
My name is Olumide Manu.
I would like to become a medical doctor in future when I grow up.
I like drawing.
When I grow up, I would like to be a pilot in my future.
I like dancing.
The thing is, the children here are special children. Let me put it that way. They are children that most of their parents can't afford to send them to school.
Most of them, they are very good, but their parents can't afford a better school.
Pupils. How are you all? I'm good. Now listen to me, everybody. Next week is our revision week. Is our what? And the timetable is already what? Out. I will advise you today, go to the notice board and copy your what? Timetable. On the 28th of November, we are starting our first term examination. Our hairstyle for next week is shuku, 2 shuku. We'll plait one like this and the other one like this. Is that clear now? Is that clear? Is that clear? And for the boys, cut your hair low. Matching song to your various classes. March, 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 march. You cannot sing. Even though you don't know the song, you cannot march. My name is Oladele Kende. I live in Bariga. I'm a teacher. I teach in this school, Bright Achiever School. I started working with them 3 years ago. So since then, we are pushing it to this stage. This place is a free school. This Bright Achiever that you are seeing is a free school. While people from around and even far distance, they come here and they learn.
I joined this school last term. The third term, that's last term. We are in first term now. So I joined them last time. I'm teaching, basically now I'm teaching basic 6 now. The reason why I'm still here is because I have the passion to teach them.
I've been with this school since the very first day it started. I live directly behind the school over there, and the person who runs the school was a close acquaintance of mine. So he recruited me when the school was about to start.
What I discovered is that most of them, they are very good, but their parents can't afford a better school. So the school is trying to help them to come to school, to learn how to read and write.
Why we started in the first place is we discovered that there are a lot of kids around this community, because I also grew up here. I was raised in the same community. After my university days, I discovered that a lot of kids around here also are not in school, so I decided to come with an initiative where these children can have relatively quality education. And a lot of them could not understand why we are doing this or how sustainable it's going to look like. I don't have enough resource to actually push this. I wrote to the Ministry of Education, run to the nearby health center. There's no support, there's no help from anywhere.
Mr. Shewawobaju is a very good and nice man. So he was born and bred in this Bariga. So he stays here for about 30 or 35 years now. He has been here. So when he goes around, he sees a lot of children hawking. They are not doing anything, they are not going to school. Some people are into fishing. Some of the children, they are into fishing. When it is after school now, maybe 4 o'clock or after school, you will see them going on boat fishing. Some people, you will see them hawking. Some people picking dirt on the dustbin. And that makes him, because it sees that these children that he's seeing is our futures of what? Tomorrow. So it's like, bring the teams together. Let's start something good in this place. Let's make everybody be educated. And just start, and it was good. And God is helping us.
Because the school has helped tremendously in the lives of these children. Before, when you get to this area, you see all these, most of these children, they'll be playing beside the water while some of their mates are in school. While they are in school, they'll be playing in the water, they'll be picking something on the floor to sell. But because of this school that comes to this area, to this community, most of these children, they brought them to the school and they are learning, I mean, they are catching up now.
This school náà ṣe wà ládùúgbò àǹfààní lóríṣiríṣi ló jẹ́ fún àtàwà ládùúgbò ìgan. Torí nǹkan tá à expect làwa náà rí. So inú wa dẹ̀ dùn ló ṣe wà ládùúgbò ìgan. Inú wa dùn gidigidi gan, because ọ̀pọ̀ ọmọ mi tí kò fẹ́ kàwé, school yìí jẹ́ kí ọmọ mi kó kàwé. Àwọn ọmọ mi tí ò fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan kan, gbàtí school ti wà lágbègbè wa yìí, gbogbo ẹ̀ jọra wọn papọ̀.
Wọ́n ti try fáwọn òbí, àwa tí ó kù díẹ̀ ká tó fún báyìí, nítorí ẹ̀pù wa. Tí wọ́n bá ní kó máa lọ sí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì yẹn, number 1, ó jìnnà. Owó mọ́tò àwa máa fún wọn. Ìgbà míì tó bá ti sówó lọ báyìí, a máa ní pé kó dúró. Torí ọbẹ̀ gbọ́kadà náà fẹ́ wọ mọ́tò ni alátàbọ̀ ń gbà mí wọ́n gba 200. Kò dẹ̀ tí mọ owó oúnjẹ, kò tí mọ owó lẹ́sìn tó fẹ́ ṣe ń gbà mí. Ọlọ́run sì wá tó ti wá síbí báyìí nsìn. Ó ṣẹpẹrẹ lẹ́yìn kakọ̀ fún wọn lówó oúnjẹ ọ́, kàràǹkọ fún wọn, dẹ̀ ń tíṣì wọn dáadáa.
My children started the school with them like 3 years ago. And there has been a tremendous turnaround in the studies of my children in this school.
So my name is Shewawobaju. I'm opportune to be the founder of Bright Achiever School, a community free school in Isale Akoka village area in Bariga. We started Bright Achiever School in 2016, and by His grace, we've had a lot of kids back to school. Why we started in the first place is we discovered that there are a lot of kids around this community, because I also grew up here. I was raised in the same community. After my university days, I discovered that a lot of kids around here also are not in school, so I decided to come with an initiative where these children can have relatively quality education. So I spoke to a couple of my friends from Unilag and around who are trained teachers to come support me and use our art space here for a free school in the daytime. So we had, at the beginning, we had about 8 volunteers, and we were able to gather about 14 children at first. And a lot of them could not understand why we are doing this or how sustainable it's going to look like. So we keep pushing, and the number of the kids keep increasing to 21, to 50. From beginning till date, we've never gotten any corporate support or funding from anybody. We've always been tasking ourselves. I and some couple of my friends, I was on a mission to say, I'm looking for 10 people who could donate 1,000 naira every month. And also these 10 people should help me look for 10 of their friends like that to donate 1,000 naira so that we can actually support these children with books, uniform, and also pay some teachers who are employed full-time while some are volunteer. So it's an interesting experiment, and we hope to continue and expand because we still have a lot of children in our community who are not yet in school, and a lot of them still on the street. So it would be nice if people can, it would be nice for more Nigerians, multinationals to perhaps come and support us.
The owner of the school is really trying by pressing button, going to people to help us at this place, this kind of place is here, this kind of thing is happening here, this kind of school is here. In this environment, they should help us maybe with benches, with boards, with markers, teachers, diaries, registers, the textbooks. But
the challenges we face on this school project is really difficult because one of it is the parent, the mindset of the parent, in the sense that quite a number of parents find it difficult to see how their children will be able to leave their immediate primary assignment. In other words, predominantly it's a fisherman's settlement, and a lot of them prefer fishing than going to school. Not because they do not want to go to school, but the closest school, the closest public school, it's about 3 kilometers away from our community. And so every little child and adult and youth here predominantly live on fishing. So they would rather fish and rather than trek down to that long distance school. And also when the water surge rises, it's a big challenge for the kids to cross the water to now go to school. And of course, the financial implication for them getting to the public schools or some schools around takes about 500 naira per day, to and fro. So,
normally, the toilet is for the girls. The girls can only pee inside, and while the boys can pee outside.
I used to use myself in the lab.
I like the school, but the noise is too much because the school is too small.
The toilets we have right now is makeshift.
We need more teachers. We need more volunteers. We need more hands to help, you know, to train these kids. We need more mentors for these kids. We need more skilled teachers, skill acquisition program for these kids so that they could have an alternative, because I mean some of them are in GSS3 now after secondary school, which I have the little capacity to push them to. What next? They might go back to the same street, you know, and still go into that some community nuisance anymore. But if after school they are now trained in some skills, or they go to university if there's fun, I think it would be nice.
they grow up to become someone better in future. So they won't have to join this bad gangs roaming all around the street. And that is the reason the school is here, to help them become better people in future.
My own vision is for them to learn how to read and write, to be able to pass their common entrance, and to be able to stand out as a student of this